Don't be shocked. Now, we talked about it last week, right? About that weekly range getting tested, which it did, or that monthly range getting tested down here. We already talked about it's close enough for me. Doesn't have to come down to 405 area. I mean, this was like 0.33%. I love my numbers. So that retrospect is good. I think that's close enough. I mean, same with the weekly too. Let's see here. Let me open up 413. If it wants to run, it can run. But don't be surprised if this area gets tested. There's a lot of volatility right here. Tight weekly range on SPY. This baby's gonna run big time. Let me see something. Yeah, because last week, big weekly range, right? Nice and big. We had a little bit of, I mean, let's be honest. This baby, I mean, we had one little trend to the top side. But more or less, this thing just ranged on top of the weekly too. Now it's tight. This baby's going to move this week. There is no doubt about it. Let's see here. Let me tone these down. Get some of this noise off here real quick. Let's flip this on SPY. These are continuous market. Let's see. Okay, so we got the reverse mean up here a little bit under 430. Probably going to push to that. And this, more importantly, I want to see what happens when SPY gets up here to this reverse mean. Let's push this projection at 1. Come on here, 19. Yeah, 430 would not shock me. Let me see something. Let's pop this on SPY. See what happened on the weekly here. Once again, no bear divs. The Z-score is starting to have an outlier. This week it flipped having an outlier to the top side. Entropy is dropping on SPY. Predictor did not flip. It did not flip. We're getting some contraction right now or expansion. So we're expanding. I want to see. So let's drop down to a daily. Let me see what's happening down here. Yeah, it flipped back negative. Full contraction. Yeah, flat. Okay. The predictor on the daily. Yeah, we've got this. We got a little bit of hidden. No, wait a minute here. I'm not going to call that. I'm not going to call that. No, sir. Let's see. This low length Fisher's flipping back up, though. Like to see that. DLP is declining, though. With a bear div. Yeah, no div there either. Yeah, I still don't trust this move, obviously. But again, we're talking macro stuff. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is where we play. Here's our sandbox. Here's our sandbox, right? And literally closing last week, the 15-minute closed having an outlier. right? Almost a no-brainer. Almost a no-brainer. This bad boy. And there's no div, no divs. So when I'm seeing that coming into the opening market, no divs ending last week, this thing is probably going to pump. And exactly what it did. Hard trend too. Look at the entropy. Hard. That baby's diving for the deeps right there. Very interesting. How far this baby can go. It's a 45 telling us. Outlier on the 45-minute too. No divs, no divs, no divs. I like the fishers. Those fishers look good on the 45 for this move to go. Starting to drop in the trend. Positively correlated volatility expansion. No, get away. A minute. Let me go stream chat. Shit. Oh, we got dancing squirrels. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dancing squirrels. Let's go. Woo, dancing. Yeah, I was damn near dancing, having my 80s rock concert this morning. Neighbors are probably like, what the hell's going on over there? I'm sure they heard that shit creeping through the woods. I was rocking. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, 15, 45, 90, all having outliers on the variance. All the fishers are up on the 90. Turns oscillator looks strong. Obviously, this DLP candle needs to do pump for sure, or just setting up some bear div. But I like the entropy look. Everything. Volatility entropy in the 90-minute looks fantastic. Let's go see if BTC is adding up. Boing. Nice. So BTC on the 90-minute, right? Has an outlier. Nice pump overnight. Well, not even overnight. Hell, it started, well, yeah, I guess since close was 8 p.m. So overnight, we get this nice pump. When the outlier was over, variance turned down, coming back down, negatively correlated, right? So just floating, not down, right? Just slowly floating up. Now the returns oscillator is setting up some hidden bull. Not strong, but it is there. There's definitely some hidden bull. DLP, I'm not going to call that, man. It's pretty flat up here. It's pretty flat. Yeah, we're good on that. Strong 90-minute trend on the entropy too. Negatively correlated contracting volatility down from 100%, coming back down. So what's this? Actually 24.3, not that high. 90-minute. See, this 4-hour on BTC. Yeah, lost the outlier. Same thing though. This variance starting to turn negatively correlated. I know it looks like it's having an outlier to the downside. I don't think that's going to play out. There's no div. And the fishers are strong. Trend's strong. Volatility's expanding right now. In the 4-hour, it's about a 52%, significantly positively correlated. Maybe I could just call that the SPC. Yeah, and the NPC. There we go. Are we negative or are we positive? We always try to be positive, don't we? We like expanding volatility when it's positive. You see that? That's another great thing with volatility that a lot of these big options traders don't understand. I was listening to the fucking Tasty Trade Boys when I was having my rock out too, and they are a fucking riot. They are just so funny, man. Listening to them because they've been right. They got this big, they got Tasty Works. They got this big company. A lot of people listen to them, and then when you actually know this information, and then you listen to people like that, you're just like, boy, they missed the boat. They definitely are missing the boat. And you get expanding volatility significantly positively correlated, especially if we're talking about like higher time frames, daily, 2, 3, weekly charts, and we're making options plays. You're buying premium, right? You're buying premium, whether that be puts or calls. But usually, expanding volatility positively correlated, you're not going to be buying puts, are you? No, you're going to be buying calls. That's what you're going to be buying. That's why just volatility and entropy. These two tools right here could change options traders' lives. But instead, they're just going to read the implied volatility charts on Monday morning. They're going to see who's high, who's low. They're going to base their options trades off that. Crazy. Or anymore, I just see a lot of people, they're gambling with options. They're buying spreads out in fucking October. Just on a hope, right? Just on a hope. Well, good luck. Good luck. Upgrade your tools, right? And like we were talking about last week with daily options. Goodness gracious. With these tools, especially if you take your profit, that's what those daily options are all about. Are you going to sit in that options trade all day? Hell no. I get in profit, I'm taking it, right? I'm taking my profit. Same thing goes with options. Instead, is what a lot of people will do. If that options trade turns around on them, they'll just add a leg. They'll protect their profit. Where it's just like, sir, how about just take it? Why don't we just take our profit? Doesn't that make a little more sense? Does to me. Makes a lot. This daily Bitcoin doing outlier on the daily. Alert! Alert! Let's see. No div though. Fishers are strong. Entropy's dropping. Percentiles expanding. Expanded. Positively correlated volatility. Me likey long time. Let me see here. It's still this back on BTC. Whew. Okay, BTC. Tight weekly range. You get a tight weekly range like that. I mean, god damn, we're almost to the weekly S or R2 already. 24.3. Where's R3? Yeah, we're talking 25K. 25K is the top of the entire weekly range. Wait a minute. Let me reload this. Just back. Okay. And where's that going to be at? Yeah, we're talking 1SD. So you literally got the top of the weekly range at the weekly first standard deviation. This is probably going to be one of those weeks. God, man, with that tight weekly range, though, is BTC going to do what BTC does? We going to bust through all this? I'm telling you, you can go back in time and look. It does not happen often where you're going to literally bust out of this entire weekly range. I mean, Jesus, man, Monday's not even over, and we're literally probably about 60% of the way there. I mean, guys, we're $800. Hey, let me give the props to BTC. Boy, I would think there would have been a bigger range here, though. How deep does this go? 21. Yeah. 21,263. For as tight as that weekly is, the overall weekly range is really not that big. So I'm going to look at the monthly. What's that monthly level up there? Yeah, 25,740. But that's still some look 5,740. That's about $1,000 below that 95.4 Laplace in the weekly. Can't ever count Bitcoin out though. That's why I love this chart in particular. All right, it's going to let me know where this entire range is. And so it's all about probabilities for me. So what's right here again? First standard deviation on the weekly. Current candle. All right, plus the top of the weekly range, volatility-wise. So to me, when I see something like that, it's a high probability we don't close above 25K this week. So when I see a tight weekly range like this and I know there's going to be some hard trending, guys, this could be the hard trend. You run the 25 and dump it right back out and come back down and test this thing. Bitcoin doing what Bitcoin does, just wrecking people. Right? Oh, this is the turnaround, and people never, I'm not going to say never, a majority of these traders, especially new traders, the liquidity, right, that's being taken advantage of in these markets, they don't take their profit. It's lunacy, right? Crazy. They want change, but they continue to do the same thing over and over and over again. They continue to listen to the same people over and over and over again, right? Where I'm not here saying, hey, you need to listen to me. This is what's going on in the market. No, we let our tools speak for themselves, right? People that are here know. People that are here know. So that's why it's never like I'm telling people really what I think the market is going to do. I'm going to look at these indicators and be like, look, this is what volatility, this is what the probabilities, this is what's going on with the entropy. This is how we gauge the markets, right? Small group of people we are. Not a lot of people doing this. Not a lot at all. And the ones that are doing it, they're hush hush. Why would you want anybody to know? Let's be honest, right? Just like PFUG was talking last week. Hedge fund time. I mean, come on now. And we've talked about this in the past. It's like, why would we want people to know about this? Here's the thing. Number one, right off the bat, I know for a fact not many are going to come, right? The scam is strong. They got a lot of pull. They got all these big YouTubers just sucking in retail traders. And instead of learning how to trade properly, they're literally listening to these people. Do you realize there's literally people basing trades off of watching like Crypto Zombie and fucking Crown and all these other goofies out there? They're just watching these guys. What do they say? Well, I think he meant it's going to go up. And so they'll put in a long position. In this super volatile market, instead of learning how to trade the low time frames and fucking dumping these YouTube goofballs. All right? Because trust me, they're using you for liquidity. They really are. There's a lot of shady shit going on. I know for a fact. So be careful out there. Don't just listen to some goofball on YouTube. You can throw me in the pot too. What you want to do is watch this stream and look at the indicators. Look what the indicators are telling us, right? So when this new weekly opened up, I knew immediately we were going to trend. I knew immediately we had a tight daily range on top of a tight weekly on top of the monthly range. Volatility wise, that's exactly what you want to see when it comes to this indicator. Volatility is setting up. All the macro volatility is below BTC's price action. There's a lot of support down here. While people are looking at exponential and simple moving averages for support levels, right? Ichimoku clouds, however the hell you say that. Just some of the most ridiculous stuff, right? Hey guys, a 4-hour RSI is super oversold. We're dumping, right? It's crazy. Where it would not shock me at all right now on some of these lower time frames. We already looked through them. There's no bear divergence on the 15, the 45, the 90. You're probably going to see something different on RSI and stochastics. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it did show bear div. This is why these people get wrecked, because they're not using indicators based on the returns. So what are you trying? What kind of divergence are you looking for? I don't think people think about this stuff. Right? I never did. I just blindly traded the RSI. Right? And I found out about divergence and I was like, oh, this is great. Oh, it works 2 out of 10 times. Let's go. Not like the returns. You start building up some divergence between returns and price action. And now the chart's telling you something. Now the chart's telling you something because the returns are going to make the move first. The returns are going to build the divergence. A lot of people not getting the point of all that, but that's okay, right? They are our entry and exit liquidity. Just think about it. Most of the times when these people are getting are like, say they're whatever, they're shorting when I'm longing. They're getting a different read. When I'm ready to get out of the trade because the returns are telling me, they're getting in. It's crazy. It's real crazy. But it's okay at the same time. But here we are, plugging along, gathering up the smart ones. And one day, yeah, we just keep plugging along. Alpha trading's fine. You'll never hear us complain. And I'm getting ready to get back in the mix, so here we go. And I don't care who it is, right? I'm freaking rusty. I'm rusty. Trust me. When you're trading these low time frames, you got to get to a point where you're in a rhythm, you're in the groove, everything's operating, right? Your exchange, you're reading the charts, your workflow, everything's working. Well, when you take 4 or 5 months off, you lose a lot of that. Trust me. That's why even me, I jump in slow. Get my rhythm back. It's just like any I look at it as like a sporting activity, to be honest, right? It's got to be fun. Got to be fun. I need to get monitors around a treadmill and I run when I'm trading. All right, let's see here. What else? Yeah, Solana having a good day. I'm gonna check out Solana. Yeah, we're not gonna get a lot of weekly. Yeah, hidden bull right now. Flat volatility on the weekly. I mean flat. Look at the bands. Look at the Laplace bands, which is what you're going to see. You see low volatility on the AVR, you're going to look up. The Laplace distribution bands are going to be tight. That's what this is all telling you. Move incoming. Move incoming. And if Solana can bounce right here on the zero mean with some hidden bull, let's go. All the fishers are saying let's go. The weekly DLP declining, heading towards the top side with, bull div. All right. It's playing out, but yeah. Entropy percentile is contracting. Entropy percentile is contracting. But I do have this entropy, right? The percentile is hooked up to the predictor. Predictor's at the top side. That's why you're getting the blue candles. See the 3-day. Yep, contracting volatility, negatively correlated. All the fishers, DLP is good. Returns oscillator is good. Is there weak bull div? Just weak bull. That's it. The Z score is high. 2-day, kind of floating right below the 90% confidence interval. No div. Actually, it's trying to set up hidden bear. All this daily candle or this 2-day candle just needs to pump a little bit. That's all. Right now it is. I'll tell you what, it's close. No, it's not right now. There was a big wick up, but yeah, I guess there is none. There is none. Volatility. Was it a 0? When did this candle open? The 5th. All right. Yeah, this baby closes today. Oh no, what? There we go. 7th. Yeah, closes today. So we get a new 2-day today. Daily, the percentile of entropy is expanding. Everything is saying up. Everything's saying up. I like it. Let me see here. Yeah, no divs, no divs, no divs, no divs. Tell you what, I like this daily on Solana. This baby's looking real good. Yes, yes. A little bit of bear div here on the 12-hour. Fishers are strong though. Volatility's good. Yeah, this could just be a little reset here. The 12 hours having an outlier on the variance. I'm gonna look at a projection too and see where it's at. 4-hour variance is coming down, negatively correlated. So that's gonna keep this baby going sideways or walking up a little bit. Setting up hidden bull on the returns oscillator on the 4-hour, especially if it gets a little bounce there. Yeah, a little bit of bear div there on the DLP. Gonna have to keep an eye on this. That's why we run this down through 4-hour, 90-minute, 45, see what's going on. And yeah, no hidden bull. No bear. Yeah, there is some bear. But hell, we're talking 90-minute. That could have been the play out. That last 90-minute candle. Almost full backfill. No, not quite. Let's pop. Let's see how tight Solana's weekly is. Where you at, soul? Holy shit. Okay. Solana is tight. Wowzer. Yeah, real tight. Top of the weekly is right underneath the center of the monthly. I mean, they're right on top of each other. 40.50, 40.51. Everything's right there. So super tight weekly, super tight daily. Same thing as BTC, right? Boom. Check. Tested them both. Went up to the 68.3 on the daily, pulled back, launched. Now here we are. Solana. Let's see a projection on old Solana. Future of blockchain. Let's go, bitch. Let's see. Okay, just like BTC, Solana, right? Mean reversion. Holy moly. Oh yeah, that's because of this. Yeah, where there's not enough history. I'm like, uh-oh. Where's the reverse mean going? It's, oh my goodness gracious, look at this thing. Solana's going to hell. Let's pull this thing back into heaven. There she is. Yeah, there's just, we're on a weekly on Solana. There's just not enough history, so it's giving a funky read. Given a funky read. Just fine. This is what we've been talking about. Look how far away, right? From this reverse mean price action was. Now here we are, 2 months later. The alpha traders were talking about mean reversion. Everybody going, no, crypto's going to zero, bury it. U.S. government's going to take it down. It's like, oh my goodness gracious. Quit watching the news and quit thinking that the U.S. government is that damn powerful, because they're really not. They like to give everybody the perception of that, and that's what gives them power in the first place. The power is really not there.
But also, they're not anti-crypto. Like, they're all for, like we were speaking about the other day. They're not anti ways of making new money.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. That's why everybody's like, what happened to regulation? I can't believe he's much. Dude, You're talking about the U.S. government's the most corrupt damn gangsters in the world. They want in on it.
Right.
They don't want it regulated. And it doesn't even matter. Look at all the insider trading going on with these politicians. Do you think they're ever going to get in trouble? No. No. Hell, the prosecutors are like, hey, give us some of that inside info. We'll just let that slide.
Right.
Pretty crazy. Pretty damn nuts. Yeah, just like Bitcoin dropped outside this 95.4 Laplace distribution, 95.4% chance that it climbed back up in this range and then returns mean revert. Here we are 2 months later after we've been talking about it the whole time. There's one goof ass in particular in some other Discord somewhere that I don't belong to anymore that just wants to argue saying that I'm giving bad information. Oh, he said this price was going here. Yeah, I'm sure he's not talking now because price is exactly fucking where I said it was gonna go. It's just people are just it's just like NFTs. Right now, right now, right now, right now. It's like that's not how returns mean revert. Are you on the 30-second chart? And then we can talk about right now, right now, right now. We're on the weekly.
Right. Exactly.
And the higher the macro time frame, the more powerful these moves are, these probabilities. These probabilities. So yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't think she trades volatility. You talk about just criminals. I mean straight criminals. Her husband gets pulled over. You see that guy's mugshot? He was fucking lit. And then they pull his blood up. Something stupid, like 4 hours later. It was all done on purpose so he wouldn't fucking blow high. He blows like a .082. Look at his mugshot and does that guy look like a .08? He looks like a .3. He looks like .3. Hammered. Yeah, they're all crooks. You hear me, Siri? Tell them. They're all crooks. They just get away with it. Then hammer the little guys.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're allowed to do what they want with that info, legislatively. So
yeah.
That's on the books since God knows how many decades. It's like 100 years since the SEC and the FTC and all that board. But yeah, legislators can have access to this info and use it however they want.
Yeah. Oh boy. I went in on some.
It's one of the best reasons to become a congressperson, I guess.
Oh. Well, look at most of these people. They get in and they're not worth that much. When they end up leaving office, most of them are 100 millionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but in general, very, very, very few people are elected to Congress who aren't at least millionaires.
Like 125 millionaires or something, right?
And then they just more and more and more.
Congress makes like 125
it used to not be that.
People. Wrong.
Yeah. For sure.
Government it's made up of people. Of course they care about us. Government would never do that to us. Okay. Okie dokie. Whatever
this video brought to
this video brought to you by Put your goggles on, boys and girls. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. If you happen to find this video on YouTube and you're watching this at a later date, congratulations, you somehow made it through some heavy YouTube filters. Way to go.
Way to go. You made it to the promised land.
Yeah.
We talk about everything but trading. Yeah.
Well, bidding on the 15 right now. What are you looking at there? I see that. Yeah, okay, Solana.
Little Solana.
Looking good.
Do what?
I was just saying, Bitcoin on 15 minutes looking pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice and random.
Very,
good walk around move.
very random. And then
Hmm.
volatility totally expanded,
Yep.
starting to slope down.
Yep.
No div on the 15.
Yep.
Yeah, and the fishers are just like, we're gonna hang around. We're gonna hang around right here at the mean. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna try to confuse the shit out of everybody.
Mhm.
You're not gonna confuse me. I wait for outliers. Me and my friends. We trade the outliers.
Yeah.
No other way to trade. See how this move on the 5 minute. Let's see here. Oh yeah. 183. Here's about the opening of the day. Actually, right there. Boom. Right before close, though, we had that nice dump. We're talking
Mhm.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 nice strong outliers on the 5 minute.
Yeah. A lot of
Stuff. And hell, we're
uh,
barely, what, halfway through the day? Yeah.
yeah, and a few good trending little moves on the entropy.
Yeah.
Solid.
And
A
so
couple
literally, this
today.
volatility in the low time frames keeps up here. Who knows how many outliers there'll be on the 5 minute? Crazy. But right now,
We could even be starting a new one right now, by the way. I mean, at
yeah,
least a little.
yeah, 5 minute, it sure could. Got some hidden bull.
Mm-hmm.
Predictors still flip to the downside. Well, it's a changing back and forth.
Changing
Hmm.
in change up mode.
No. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it is good alpha. Alpha is good.
Yeah.
Why does this sucker keep asking me? Okay. I am having this son of a bitch. What is going on? Okay, let me reload this chart. Reload. Something's happening. Cannot move.
Yeah. I had a bunch of that this weekend. There was a
Dude,
bunch of TV fights. I had to reload the chart at least a few times yesterday.
what the fuck is happening to my charts right here? This is silly as fucking hell. Let me see
I
something.
just pushed the reload.
Okay, let's pull this off. Go here. They're listening to us, going, "Hey, we need to slow these
The
guys
Black
down a
helicopter.
little bit." There we go. I had some cachet problem. That damn cachet. Son of a bitch. On me again. What are you gonna do?
Stop looking at NFTs. That's how your cash gets filled.
Let me check. Yeah, it's still rugs. They're all rugs. Still. Fucking rugs. Pump my bags, you wag me beach ruggers. Can't handle the Bilbo. Literally help create the Kraken and then tell, oh, Kraken's too much for us. It's like, you fucking knuckleheads.
I
Got
know
this
both
20-year-old kid that's just been in here fucking sitting in mom's basement with a bag of Cheetos helping you guys out for free. Literally have a life. And started dedicating a lot of it to you. If any of you goofies are listening to this. So, I'm under the fool me once philosophy.
Mm.
Fool me twice, shame on me. And I don't have any self shame, so it's not going to happen. So at this point, just pump my bags. I'm not selling. I'm not a dumb fuck like a majority of the kids in there. I don't sell bottoms. I do not sell bottoms. That's why I'm selling my body. Underwear, dirty socks. They got vending machines in Japan where they sell soiled clothing. Did you guys know that?
What?
Mhm.
Somebody didn't believe me. Pretty sure he's our video guy.
Yep, they definitely have. They have all kinds
Send
of
me a
fetish machines.
referral.
too. Yeah.
I told
All
him they
sorts
sell soiled panties in vending
Mhm.
machines. He's like, "You're fucking nuts." I go Google it, and then he was like, "What
Yep.
the fuck?"
Yep.
Like, dude,
Yeah.
it's a fucking industry within itself.
Dude.
It's so crazy. That's the least of the crazy shit in this world.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, hell, there's people mason jarring up farts and selling them. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Wow, this is where we live. Why we sit around and complain about money? We could be farting in a jar and selling it online.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Let's make it an NFT project.
Yeah, soiled panties.
New farting
Uh,
tokens. New farting tokens. NFT.
Panties and jock straps. Goodness gracious. This is where we're at. The markets were so easy to read today. This is where we're at in the last 10 minutes. Oh, well, it is what it is.
anything, anything for an extra scalp.
That's right. Hey, we got a fucking 45-minute bear flag, man.
We
Oh
got. I mean,
shit!
we got some. There's a
Yeah,
nice little.
full flag. Sorry. See, I don't even know my own.
There's
Bad.
it's a healthy amount of little scalps to take. I mean, heck,
Oh, dude.
5 minute. Heck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hell, you go
Yeah.
to the 1 minute. The 1 minute's an outlier freaking freak show.
That's just yeah. That's just that's just awesome. Where the juice is at, my friend. It's where the juice is at.
You pull this all the way into yesterday's open, right there. Look at the
Yeah.
variance. Holy crap. So many outliers.
Yeah.
So many. Fucking
So
make a pot of
man.
coffee. Just stay up all night. Trade the 1 minute outliers.
Yep.
Pretty
That's
nuts.
that's what I do.
Yeah, for sure.
Also the mornings and also the daytimes, also the evenings.
In the morning, in the evening, and we got fun.
I mean, if you literally just trade those little blue candles on the entropy and make sure you're staying with the director and the direction predictor,
Yeah.
I know hard to lose. I know hard to lose on that.
If you take your profit, it's pretty impossible.
Yep.
I'm not saying these quick 1 minute moves can't turn around. That's the whole thing. You just got to get
Yep.
out. You just got to
You just
get
gotta
out
get
because
That's
there's
right.
a bunch. There's outlier after outlier after outlier after outlier after outlier.
Yep.
Trend after trend after trend after trend in the
Yep.
entropy.
Yep.
It's all you got to do. And you just got to
Yep.
stick to your program. Just got to stick to your program. If this trade turns
Can't be
around,
revolution.
I am getting out.
Yeah.
Especially the 1 minute. Shit can flip quick. Shit can
Yep.
flip quick. But when you start having an outlier in the 1 minute, you're in for $100 scalp. So easy, it's not even funny.
Yep.
Let's see.
And if you
Yeah,
want to go easy, you can always go up to the 3 minutes, or the 5 minutes, and then you get really good entries also on the 3 and the 5 also. But
yeah,
just more time. That's all.
yeah. No,
But
I've
you
been
get really, really nice clean entries on the 3 and the 5. I mean, super. Obviously, that's why that's why you do that. That's why,
yeah, I've been getting ready to throw in like a 3 minute, a 3 minute, a 9 minute, a 33 minute.
mm-hmm,
Because I like the 3, 9, 15. Then throw a
mm-hmm,
33, the 45, the 90. Those are strong time frames to go with my little
yeah,
number scheme I like.
yeah.
Powerful. And you
Power
got all
through it.
the other retail traders, right? They're watching those normal time frames that everybody else is
Right.
watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do something always that's a little bit different from the herd, you can definitely find good entries and exits when you just go slightly outside what the herd is doing. It's so true.
Exactly.
So true. Like everyone's looking at the whatever. information. And if you look slightly different from there, yeah, get you front running nicely and get out fast.
Come on in, dogs. Come on, Max. Hold on. Come on, get up here. Let's go. Come on. Where's your brother at? Got dogs coming. All right, go back. Get up. There. My little coffin boy. Good Lord. Still plugging away. I don't know what the hell's going on. Likes his dad. He don't want to leave. It's okay. Yeah. We got little Z-score div here in the 1 minute. Yeah, you know you got it bad when you're looking at divs on the 1 minute. The disease is strong.
What can they say? Sometimes 1 minute divs really kick butt. They tell you when the trend is starting too.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Big
And
time.
if you know how to read between the time frames, like if you know what's going on in the 15 and therefore the 10 and the 5 and the 3 and the 1, you can really see the impact and the flow, and when, like, is this little minor dip, or is this or minor climb, is it the beginning of a bigger move, or is it the beginning of another smaller move? You
Yeah.
really tell that. That's where it's useful as heck to be able to switch between the time frames and read the continuance of, like, should I stay in this 1 minute trade, or is it going to lean over into the 3 minute and the 5 minute, or should I just get out now because it's just another small 1 minute trade move?
Yeah.
And that can make all the difference. It's like, there's no need to be greedy. Just if you're not sure, get out with your profit, and you can wait for the next trade.
Yeah, this 1 minute right here, this DLP immediately has these outliers, right? All the way up to 99% confidence interval almost. And then from this point right here, all these higher highs, all lower highs on the DLP. As soon as the DLP crosses back down, there's that $100 scalp, the first one. Whoop!
Yeah.
With the outlier.
I love DLP. It's amazing.
Outlier to the downside on the Z-score started before the variance outlier. I mean, hell, could have got in up here. Right when the DLP fucking went flat. Boom! You got the long time time series fucking div. Boop! And it just flops. Down we go. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right. Not too much more to talk about. We'll talk about that. So Sol and BTC, we got these tight weekly daily ranges. This thing ain't done. I'm telling you. I'm thinking at least 2 SD move. I mean, we could see Sol at 45. You could see BTC probably up around, where is it at? Yeah, 24.8. I mean, we get up there in the 2 SD. I'm telling you, this is what I think is going to happen. This thing is going to trend to the top of the weekly range and trend back down. There's just not enough. I mean, this move has already been so intense the first day. There's not much more room to the top side. Now, BTC can just blow that right out of the water. We know that. Probabilities, though, are telling me that's not going to happen. That this thing is going to trend, but it's going to trend both ways. Where's the bottom of the weekly again? Yeah, down there at 21,263. Now, that would be a riot. Go to 25. Go to the top of the weekly, and then to the bottom of the weekly. That would be a nice trend. Top side, downside. If you're trading this week on the 5-minute chart, oh my goodness. Lots of profits to be made. Lots of profits to be made indeed. Slowly funding my trading account. I'll be back in the saddle. So yeah, that's how everybody should do it.
Yeah.
That's what these people, man, they get in, they think this is gambling. All right. They're gonna slam all this money into their trading account, just the way they slam all that leverage on, and just the way they slam all those losses on, and then they're broke again. Yeah. It's not like that. I take my time in it all till when I'm actually trading those low time frames, then I'm in high gear. I'm slowly building up some capital, put in there, because I'm all my liquidity's tied up in crypto. Am I selling that? Hell no. Hell no, I'm not selling. That's what I've got friends and shit going, what's wrong? It's like, I don't sell bottoms. Of course, they don't understand what the fuck that means to begin with, but like all my liquidity's tied up in the markets, man. So I'd rather take fresh capital and put it into the market than sell what I already have at the bottom.
Yeah.
Silly. Put in some fresh. That's what this time's all about. Accumulating. Not getting out. Hell, if you're going to get out, you needed to get out at 50. Ride that bitch down to 17K. Taking all those shorts, all those days. We only had a couple nice bounces. And on the weekly, during those up moves, man, it was scalps to the top side for those couple 2-3 weeks. We'll see. Now, this has been a not sustained because there's a lot of volatility in those weekly wicks, but it's been very volatile, very choppy, but it did exactly what we knew it was going to do at some point. Got back up into the 95.4% range. And at this point, yes, returns mean reverted. We're there. It's going to be interesting to see where we close. I'm thinking we close around 25. All right. But it's going to be volatile. Hell, we could go up there, come down, go back up. Who knows? It doesn't matter when you're trading a 5-minute. It doesn't matter at all. We're using all these time frames and we use that workflow to figure out where the risk is going to be on. Are we putting all the risk to the top side when we're scalping or all the risk to the downside while we're scalping? Not saying we're not going to counter trend trade, but when we do, we're taking risk off. People get confused on what putting risk on and putting risk off is. People think taking risk off is, oh, I'm out of the markets. I'm not trading. That's no. If you have these tools and you're a professional volatility trader, you're never out of the market. You're just taking a little risk off when you're counter trend trading your bias. Risk on with your bias on your low time frame scalps. It's that simple. It's that simple. And with that being said, it's been a pretty simple day. Yeah. Markets look good. We'll see what happens over the rest of the day and tonight, and we'll get back with you 9:30 a.m. Market open tomorrow. Sound good? Yeah. Woohoo! Other than that,
Go.
you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. I'll see you in the morning.
Send
Later.
it.
Later, man.
Go.
See you.